This is the original battery that came with the quadcopter, and this is the battery I got today through I think it was Alibaba. It was like $16-18 or something. It was very cheap. I just put 3 dots on so I can identify it. Now these batteries are different. Can you see that? The one on the right has a slightly different tone to the one on the left. This one flew really well. It lasted much longer than this one. This one's about a minute less flight time than this one, and they're both supposed to be new. So look at that. That's the difference between them. One's more on the yellow side, one's more on the orange side, it seems like. No, that's not true. That's just the video. The similar colours, but they are different. Now, if you notice these two here, the one on the right is a much later batch than the one on the left. See that? It says 6000 1051. The other one says 6002 7151. So it's a much later batch by the looks of it. Hello there, it's John again. Anyhow, this WINGSLAND S6 drone, it's a great design drone. I've never seen anything like it. I'm so impressed by the way it's put together, the workmanship, the brushless motors. You know, it's small, compact, will fit in your pocket, comes with a case, excellent. You know, I don't have any problems getting the battery out like a lot of people do, but I do have a major problem with the battery. The battery that came with it lasted maybe 2 minutes when I first got it. The more I've been charging, it's been lasting a bit longer. I've now got it to last about 4.5 minutes. But in the advertisement, it says it lasts 10 minutes. So 4.5 minutes is a lot different from 10 minutes, so I'm not understanding why that is. I've contacted the manufacturers to try and get a replacement, but as of yet I've not heard anything from them. But as you've seen earlier on, this other battery, this new battery, is different color wise, and also it lasts about 6 minutes, over 6 minutes, which is what I've seen in other advertisements, what I've seen in other videos on YouTube. People say it's around 6 minutes, so this one is a good battery, the other one has problems. Otherwise it's a great drone, apart from the fact that I have a hard time getting it calibrated if it's not in a specific area. You know, other drones you can pretty much calibrate them anywhere outside. This one you've got to have it in a specific location, otherwise it won't connect to the calibration process, which means that you can't fly. So apart from that, it's a really good drone. Apart from the fact that the app crashes occasionally, and that's kind of disconcerting when you're actually flying the whole thing from your phone, and then you lose the connection and this thing's up in the air and you're like, what's going to happen? Luckily I haven't had it that far away from me to where I couldn't get it back. So other than that, it's a real good drone. I'm enjoying it. I love the size of it. I've been flying it all the time, just testing it out. One thing I didn't understand was, I've seen in other YouTube videos that this drone has image stabilization, and there's no image stabilization button on this drone, but there is a sharp and smooth button, and I suspect that the smooth might be doing some image stabilization. Not very good, but it was better than just sharp, which is very juddery and vibrating. Anyhow, but apart from that, it's a really good drone. I would recommend it because they're on sale, brand new, on eBay for about $54 or something. You can get a refurbished drone for $53. I saw one for what, $49 today. So for a 4K drone, the camera is really good. I think the camera is good. I think the telemetry system works well on it. You know, everything's good. It's definitely worth it. It beats everything else out in that price range. Nothing can compare with this drone, except battery wise. But anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Okay, original battery 60 frames a second, 1080 on a smooth setting. So that's it, and we're going to see how that works. And where are we at? What, 30 here? One take off, see how long the battery lasts. Alright. We've got 11 satellites, 100% power. So we're going to just see how good an image we can get with this. And this is on the smooth setting, so it's probably not too juddery, fingers crossed. You've got to be a bit careful with this. Don't run into the tree, that's for sure. Anyhow. I'm just trying to demonstrate, you know, what kind of image video are you going to get. Slow, y'all. Nice, nice. But let us not kid ourselves. This is not very good image stabilization. It's on smooth setting, so I'm assuming that that's image stabilization for this bird. Okay, time to come down a bit. Coming down from 21 meters, which is approximately 63 feet, 64 feet. 63. Here it comes down at coming down here. Down to 20% battery. It's coming down. It doesn't come down too fast, probably to do with the well, what's that word? There we go. Decided to land at 5 minutes. Well, actually, it's 4.5 minutes approximately. So good. This is good. This. Okay, now we're going to do a test with the new battery and see how long that lasts at 1080, 60 frames per second, and it's going to be on sharp image, so that should probably mean without stabilization. Anyhow, let's give it a try. Got 12 satellites, and I'm going to fly it over by the tree so we can just see, you know, how good or bad the actual image is.